The work week as we head towards our first weekend in February. Of course, today, Groundhog Day. And oh, by the way, the groundhog saw a shadow. So as legend goes, it means 6 more weeks of winter. Of course, winter officially ends March 20th. And we do have wintry weather on the way, but not today. Kind of looks like it wants to snow out there, but then you step outside and it's like, oh, it's not that bad. We have actually milder temps. But we do have that gray sky. So milder today and tomorrow, and it's all in perspective, right? I mean, yesterday we did get to 35, but of course we started at sub-zero. Today we started in the 20s, and we'll end up in the low to mid 40s this afternoon. Probably around 40 degrees tomorrow, but we're going to be dealing with some rainfall tomorrow, probably showery in the morning, and then kind of growing and blossoming into a steady rain by later in the day, and certainly as we go into tomorrow night. And that's when the plot thickens, because it's tomorrow night. That cold air is going to be draining in. That rain will change over to sleet, freezing rain, and then on Friday, perhaps even some snowfall. So certainly a wintry mess is going to be moving in here for Friday. But for today, just cloudy skies, a temp of 37, up 1 degree now. Not much wind to be had either, and visibilities are up, but skies are gray for the most part. Some spotty showers across eastern parts of, well, trying to make its way towards the Cape and eastern parts of Mass. They may see some showers, but more or less we're going to be staying dry this afternoon and most of tonight as well. Eventually, though, low pressure is going to track right along this front. And right now it's a stationary front, but it will turn into a cold front and sag right down into western Mass. As it is doing that, it is also bringing in colder air, but plenty of mild air out ahead of the storm system. So at least the first half of this storm is going to be rain for us, with one little exception. Very early tomorrow morning in northern Franklin County and maybe parts of Berkshire County, as the showers move in, it might be just cold enough that there could be a few slippery spots. So we're talking about towns like Ashfield, the Coleraine, northern Berkshire County. Other than that, we're above freezing in elsewhere, and it would just be plain rain showers. Then it would just flip over to plain rain showers, really all the way up into central New England. This brings us now, I'm in the way here, this brings us into tomorrow morning. We'll have those showers around. Then the showers will blossom into a steadier rain as we go into the afternoon. Meanwhile, we have that colder air starting to drain in, and we get this stationary front. Again, it's changing to a cold front and kind of just sagging through, and little waves of low pressure form along the front. And as these waves move through, they're getting further and further south, so that brings that colder air closer and closer to us, and then eventually we see that changeover. So the blue is snow, the pink here is like a sleet or freezing rain, and of course the green and yellow, that is the rain. This brings us into Friday morning. This is saying already all the way down to the shoreline we have sleet and freezing rain, but I think it'll be a little bit slower than this. So we may still be dealing with plain rain in Greater Springfield at that point, but during the morning commute we're going to start to see that changeover, whether it's sleet, freezing rain, and then eventually perhaps some snowfall before it winds down. So it really is going to be a mess, and it will wind down in the afternoon, kind of tapering off to snow showers. So the transition happens tomorrow night into Friday morning, and that leads to a messy Friday morning commute. In Greater Springfield, it might be more wet early Friday, while in Franklin County, it might be more white. So travel impacts tomorrow evening. No, it's just rainy tomorrow evening, but Friday morning we get the mix, we have some ice and snow, and then in the evening the impacts will be lower, but keep in mind temperatures will be cold and then maybe some lingering snow showers, so there'll still be some slippery spots on untreated surfaces at that point. So in terms of snow and sleet combination, you know, not a tremendous amount, but it doesn't take much to cause some problems. 1 to 3 in the lower valley, 3 to 6 where you get that changeover quicker, you have a little bit more snowfall, right, as opposed to the ice. So 3 to 6 from, say, Northampton up to Greenfield. In 6 plus, you get into southern New Hampshire and southern Vermont. So it would be the snow and the ice, but we're thinking it's going to be more snow and sleet, and then, of course, at the onset, rain. What we don't want is freezing rain, because that can lead to power outages, but I would think that the power outage chance is going to be low. The combination of the fact that it would be more sleet and snow and rain, and also that the wind will be relatively light as well, but some snowfall accumulations as we pointed out. We're going to pick up about 1.5 inches of precipitation all said and done, so quite a bit of precipitation out of this storm system as well. But for this afternoon and today and tonight for that matter, just cloudy skies, 40s as we go into the afternoon, lower 40s for the most part, maybe sneaking into some mid 40s. And then tonight we're in the 30s, and it's very late tonight. We'll have those showers moving in, and then a rainy Thursday, but then a messy Friday as we're getting colder too in the afternoon. And we'll dry it out for the week.